Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show.
Baby, I got your money,
Welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to ashcashshow.com, subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you for everybody that watched the Lecrae interview. Powerful. It cut off though, so we might have to re-upload it because for some reason it cut off at 55 minutes, and I don't know what happened. But it cut off at 55 minutes. And so I definitely need to make sure we re-upload that joint. So I think it went up to like an hour and 2 minutes. So it's like 7 minutes that got cut off. I don't know why. But we need to check that out. So appreciate you, Miss Tiff. Butterfly Fee, what up? Thank you, Iris Palmer. Inside the Vault was fire. Thank you. Mal sent. Top of the morning. Simply T. Indianapolis fam. Look into the city. Oh no, copy that for sure. I do sound drained. Okay, I thought I had energy. You said you sound drained. I thought I had energy. I was like, yo. When I got my brain fried right now. Like I said, I literally been up since 2. It's restoration time. I'm telling you, like after this, I'm taking a nap. Matter of fact, I have my chiropractor appointment. I hope he's not on, but I got my chiropractor appointment. I got to cancel because I can't make it. I'm like faded. Like I'm faded to the point where I know I can't even drive. You know what I'm saying? That's your purpose pushing you. Yeah, that's a fact though. It's a fact. Like this project that I'm working on is so life-changing that it's like I can't. You know the funny thing about it, I couldn't sleep though. I was in my bed. And I woke up at 2 a.m. and I was like, yo, I can't sleep. Like I was like, yo, I can't sleep. And so I was like, all right, let me just get up and do a little bit of work. Like I thought I was going to get up and do a little bit of work and just work to like, maybe like 2 hours, get tired, go back to sleep. And just been up ever since, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing though, like, like we got lives to save. That's what I'm going to just say, you know what I'm saying? There's lives that need to be saved. Cuzzo, thank you for the badge, love. And with Paris. Wall Street Bully, what up? Wait, hold on. Ash Ass Cash. What up? Morning blessings. Ash Ass Cash. What up? Be more today. Bounce mode, top of the morning. Patrick Watkins. Salute. Preem 718. Salute. A Diva's Secret Closet, top of the morning. I was wondering what happened. What happened to what? Buddha Blast, top of the morning. Be more today. Appreciate the badge, love. I literally had the same type of day yesterday. Don't drive tired. Safety first. That's a fact. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not driving. I'm canceling my chiropractor appointment. Like I gotta rest. I started my book. I started interviewing. Dope. Salute, cuzzo. Good morning, King. Blue 5 Keys, what up? Light Traveler, what up? Culture Kitchens, top of the morning. Above Normality, top of the morning. Andrea, thank you for the badge, love. So it's y'all show today. Let me know what y'all want to do. Let me know how y'all want to rock this out. But I've been working on this project. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on a project. Or if y'all want to ask me questions though too, because I remember last time we did the Ask Cash thing. Let's listen to some ET. Super 582, what up? Ranking, thank you for the badge, love. Let's see. Yo, I'm trying not to young, but I know it's getting, you know what I mean? Peace, love, positivity. I'm at the barber. Have you ever interviewed any barbers before? Nah, I never interviewed a barber yet. Did I interview any barbers? I don't think I interviewed any barbers yet. Let the dream destroy you. Let the dream destroy you.
Aggressive people finish first. It is what it is. Y'all from New York, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just for real. You come to New York, I promise you. If you don't want to get harassed, stay in the house.
I'm in room 111.
I'm talking about you in New York. I'm talking about you in New York. It's 80 degrees. My man like sunglasses, bro.
If you know, 111. That's that spiritual number.
It start raining. He like, boom, you want an umbrella? I'm like, yeah, I need an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? They don't be playing in New York. They got everything for everything. My man was like, I was listening to the podcast. I heard your girl got I got the Gelini on discount, bro. I'm like, on discount? On discount, bro. Y'all look great. And it ain't like you. I'm good on the sunglasses. No, bruh. These sunglasses, I'm good on that. No, bruh. Sunglasses. I'm like, no, bruh. I'm good on the sunglasses. You sure, bruh? I'm like, I'm sure. Like, you just got aggressive. Like, you gonna make me buy the glasses? And so I had to realize I was delusional. I thought if you were a good person and you do right by people, that people will take your kindness and give you kindness back. But what I realized is sometimes in this world, the kinder you are, the more they try to play you like a fool. I was delusional. I'm nice to you, you nice to me. Don't always work like that. Sometimes it's nice to me and I take advantage of you.
I discovered you.
So some of y'all, you delusional. I just need you to do me a favor. When you are delusional, you can never get the outcomes you want because the premise in which you're operating from is a lie. So you got to work from truth. And some of us don't want to do with truth because it's so difficult. E.T., you dropped out of school. E.T., you grew up in a certain community. In order for you to be able to do what you
my fault, y'all. I'm really not trying to y'all, but
like in your arson, that if you can just admit you don't have it in your arson, then you can go get it. But
Cap, what up?
You don't have it, you'll never be able to do it.
Top of the top.
I need you to be huge. I just need you to be real. And the reason why a lot of y'all want to be real, because some of you would rather be in the line.
I don't know if I'm doing live events anymore.
And not have anything at all.
I don't know if we announced it though, but
that relationship.
Right?
You already know that job. Your boss ain't about to cash you out. You're just scared to quit and start your own business because you don't know if you're gonna do well or not. You know you shouldn't. Come on, be honest. You know you still shouldn't be at that job right now. Let me see your hand. Let's just be real. Let me see your hand. You know you shouldn't still. Raise it high. Don't play with me. Raise it high. You still shouldn't be at that job, but you're delusional. That one day is gonna be your day. That one day you're gonna merge your job and your calling together. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to just leave. Oh, the dream will destroy you. Right? Let it. The first version of Eric Thomas would never be able to stand in front of you guys. The first version of Eric Thomas, the high school dropout, that guy would have never been able to stand here and help you. I had to destroy that Eric Thomas. That Eric Thomas that grew up in Detroit and had like that Detroit mentality. While I love it, it doesn't transfer to everything.
What do you say to those?
I had to let the dream destroy you. Let it strip you. Let it remake and mold you. Don't be afraid. Some of you are afraid. Listen to me. Wherever you from, if that's where you from,
Calvin Palmer, top of the
you can always come back. I promise you. I promise you, when you come back, you can get right back in the conversation. Ain't nothing gonna change. I promise you, whatever world you're from, if you go to other worlds, you can always go back to that world. Are you listening to me? Let it destroy you. So I was talking to a coach yesterday, NBA coach. I've been wanting this opportunity for my whole, for a long, long time. And coach called me, right? Let it destroy you. And my natural personality is for real, bro. I want to barter. You know, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I give you this, you give me that. Let's barter. We ain't got necessarily exchange money, but let's barter. So coach hit me up and was like, yo, we'd love to, we'd love to have you come to practice. We love to bring you to the game. We'd like to have you on the jumbo screen. We love to have you come out in the crowd, meet you. I was like, that's cool, coach, but I eat now from the NBA. I could have been in any Alabama game.
I ain't been in none.
I don't do that, coach. I need to check. I hit C, like, C, I need this letter. Can you write this for me? I'm gonna send it. Destroyed me, meaning that, you know how hard it was to send that letter? Because I understood if I sent that letter, that letter was only gonna do one or two things. That's what you're scared of. You scared to get to the real answer. Once I sent my man that letter, only two things gonna happen. One, he gonna pay me, or two, he gonna say, no, thank you. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid to get to the real answer. And yes, while it hurt, I let it destroy me, meaning what? Every time I do it, it's that much easier for me to do it. And what I had to think about was, yo, bro, if you don't want to pay me, you know what I do. That means you looking out for you. Why? Because you getting a check. That's what I love about folk, bro. You getting a check. You making millions as a coach. If you really think I'm as good as you think I am, and you just told me what I can do for
I got to answer some questions.
If you give me a check every time they do better, then why wouldn't you give me a check and bring me in? So really,
look, I gotta we gonna make this like a answer because because I'm gonna fall asleep on y'all. I'm gonna just be 100% honest. Like if I just let the music play, I'm gonna fall asleep. So y'all go for the next 40 minutes because I committed for the next 40 minutes. Y'all gonna have to ask me some questions, yo, because I'm gonna fall asleep. There's no way I can like listen to this, and I've been up since 2 a.m. Y'all gonna have to ask me some questions. So like I gotta talk. If I don't talk, I'm gonna bed. When's the live event? So Julian and I we were supposed to have the live event, the money reprogram event in September, but we had to reschedule because Julian lives in New Orleans and a lot of people were coming to Atlanta. Ida kind of messed things up, and so we're gonna push it to January. I believe everybody bought tickets. Emails have been sent out, but I'll double check. So as of now, I don't know. I don't believe that I have any live events. So I think we're good there. Tiffany Johnson says, yo, Ash, what do you say to those that don't have? What do you say to those that don't have the get it out the mud story? The get it out the mud story is not the prerequisite for success. I think that if the truth of the matter is that if you you should just stick to your story, right? So I believe that I'm effective because my story is my story. So I didn't create a story to be effective. I was just effective, and then I added my story to that, right? So I'll give you a prime example. My brother Julian Gordon. Julian Gordon does not have a get out the mud story. Does not. He had both parents. Both his parents were professionals, middle class. But he also he doesn't hide this. He doesn't hide his story. He talks about his story. He shares his story. He's still a credible messenger, and so I think that regardless of where you come from, regardless of what your background is, you could have grown up rich and still have a story that people could connect to. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't think that get it out the mud is a prerequisite for success. I think that the truth of the matter is that the value comes first. The story is not the value. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that if I didn't grow up in the hood, I'm still a genius, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a genius. I still have the ability to take complex ideas and break them down, so that the everyday person could understand them. That's my genius. I'm very good at that, and so whether I had a story or not, I would still be relatively successful because that's a value that people need. And so I could provide that value to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then I sell my value by telling my story. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that getting out the mud is the prerequisite for success, right? Because there are people who get it out the mud and are still in the mud. There are people who got it out the mud and they good now. There's people that were rich and they not rich. There's people that's rich and they stayed rich. You know what I'm saying? Like there isn't no one way. So I would just say focus on what value are you bringing out to the world, and then connect that value to your story, whatever your story is. You know what I'm saying? Laquita, thank you for the badge, love. Appreciate you. Question: If you're in business with somebody, you holding up your end, and suddenly and they suddenly renege on you, how do you handle that? I mean, it depends, right? Because it depends on what their end is, right? Meaning that if it's a business, so it really depends, right? So it depends on this. It depends on what value they're bringing to the business. You know what I'm saying? Number one. Number two, it depends on what what's the structure of the business, right? Meaning like how do y'all get paid? You know what I'm saying? As money's coming, if y'all making money, as money is coming in, do y'all split 50-50? Like, how are y'all splitting that money? I mean, for me, I've been in those type of situations before, and I'll be honest, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? And so what I usually do is I take the person out of the business, not physically, but mentally. I say, yo, if this person wasn't in this business, would this business still function? And if the answer is yes, then why am I in business with them? You know what I'm saying? But if I assess and I'm like, well, if this person wasn't in this business, this skill set or something would be missing from the business, and I wouldn't be successful in the business, then I need that person, and I need to just figure out how to get them back on the same page. You know what I'm saying? So I think it really depends. We all feel that, yo. Yes, I feel you. Yo, I'm telling you. Little too toxic. Salute. Are you working on any new tracks for Mind Right Radio? Yeah, I mean, honestly, with Mind Right Radio. Oh, so thank you for reminding me, right? So everybody who got Mind Right Radio VIP, I canceled your subscription. So if you are a VIP member, I need you to go back to mindrightradiovip.com and resubscribe, because we were having issues. We were having issues with the platform that I was using. And so what I did is that I just added it to Mind Right Money Academy, right? So it's like a course now. Same price, $4.99 a month. I'm like halfway through the uploads. I just have to upload the rest of them. But nobody's gonna get charged going forward for their VIP access. So you have to re-subscribe. So don't, you know what I mean? If you go to mindrightradiovip.com, you can subscribe, resubscribe, and then you'll be good to go. No more mistakes or no more blips. So we should be good to go. As far as adding new tracks, yeah, the last 2 weeks have been super duper busy for me. So I really didn't have time to add anything. But yeah, if y'all have any suggestions of people I should add, please let me know. But we're constantly adding. I think I'm at like 70 something tracks right now. But yeah, we're constantly adding, to the station. So for sure, we'll definitely add some. I'm JP Rich says, I got I'm beard oiled out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got so much beard oil. Yo, I got mad beard oil. Like, I'm beard oiled out. I got mad beard oil. I use this on a daily basis. It's growing though, because like it's growing. It's just taking a sweet old time. Yeah, so I appreciate you, my G, but I do not have no space. I think I got a whole thing upstairs. in my closet that I don't even use like that. Only reason I use this one, when y'all be seeing me do this, that's just because it's here. You know what I'm saying? That's just because it's at the office, so I use it. But yeah, I'm good on the beard oil for sure. Yeah, I want to grow a big beard. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I guess my the way my hair grows, it just don't grow like grow like that. Let's see. Where's CJ? Thank you for the badge, love. Butterfly thoughts, Grand Rising. Sim about staying true to you, so that's a fact. Value first in the story, impact. Thank you for the confirmation. Nah, it's my pleasure. Insta Warren, salute. Sim says, what's the value in networking and building deeper connections in your field? Yo, connections are everything. Connections are more important than money, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime, honestly, any like big deals that I get or anything that I get that's like life-changing or whatever, it's always because of somebody I knew or somebody who knew me. You know what I'm saying? And so the more connections you build, the more opportunity you have, right? So like, you know, you could meet somebody right now that could, you know, make you six figures, you know what I mean, quick. But if you never networked, if you never built with them, you know what I'm saying, then they wouldn't trust you, they wouldn't give you that opportunity. And so, you know, networking and building deeper connections is vital. Like that is vital, you know, to do. So yeah, I would definitely, you know, I would definitely look to that more for sure. Like building, you know, connections within your field. Light after death. Salute. How consistent should you post on social media to build a following? So I'll be honest, because the algorithm is different now. The algorithm is not really based on consistency. The algorithm is based on value of content, right? And so when you post on social, are you posting valuable stuff that people are liking, people are saving for later, and people are sharing, right? If those, so in order, are people saving your stuff, right? And so if you post something, when you look at your insights, are people saving it? Are people sharing it with their people? And then are people liking it, right? That's important to know because I have posts from like 3 days ago that is still going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's shared so much. You know what I'm saying? Like it was been shared so much. And you know, not like before, you know, Instagram, Facebook, they used to do it in chronological order. So based on when you post it, but now it's really based on who's following you. Is, you know, they kind of mix it around. So I would just say just be consistent with your value, right? I would Ramaya, you could maybe jump in, but I would potentially say, you know, it's good for somebody to post maybe 2 to 4 times per day, but just make sure that the content that you're putting out is valuable. You know what I mean? Take him out, Ash. Yeah. Salute. Oh yeah, I don't know. Hold up, wait, nephew. I don't know what I don't know what was that saying, but Nation, I'm chosen. What advice can you give someone to start a book while they save up to join your Write a Book in 30-day program? Asking for a friend. I need to do some free masterclass, but I would say to start with the end in mind. You know what I'm saying? So before you even write anything, just, you know, make sure that you know what you're gonna write. I think a lot of people just, you know, kind of like, oh, I want to write a book, but they're not clear about what the content is. They're not clear about who their audience is, and I think that's very important. So I would start there. I would start with the end in mind. So when I wrote, like, for instance, from the block to the bank, when I wrote that, I knew that I wanted to reach people from a certain demographic who had the get it out the mud story. And so that was my intent. And so I needed a title, that could inspire people. I needed, principles that could inspire them. And so I started from the end. I said, this is what I want the book to do. And then I worked my way backwards. I said, all right, in order for the book to do this, what are the steps that need to be taken in order to do that? And so, so that was it. Brandon Lee, that Lecrae interview was fire. I appreciate you, King. Thank you. James Coleman in the building. Salute. El Flow, peace, King. Salute. Still Rocks 29, salute. Kelvin Palmer in the building. All right. Sheesh. I'm trying to push through, y'all. I might have to I saw that the other day. Might have to wrap up. I was wondering what happened with VIP Radio. I will resubscribe. Yeah, it was weird because PayPal was doing this thing about, I don't know what happened. People were trying to log in. They weren't able to log in. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to like tear down the whole system and then rebuild it. You know what I'm saying? What kind of beard oil you use? I don't even know, to be honest. People just be sending me stuff. This one is called Dragonfly. So I met this lady. I was at Moe's. First lady and I were at Moe's buying some stuff, and she saw the patches in my beard. So she was just like, "Oh, I got something that could help fill that in." And so, I ordered it, just to support too. But this one is called Dragonfly, Dragonfly Essentials. She's on Instagram too. But I'm using this for now. It has been helping, a little bit, but the patch is still there, but not as much. So it has been helping a little bit. Depends on how I brush it or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm using right now. In other words, don't send me no beard oil. I'm just saying, like, I'm beard oiled out. Like, I promise you. Soulfully Moving. What are the different programs you offer? I have Mind Right Money Academy, so that's our private mastermind program. We meet once a week, and we build. So that's available at mindrightmoneyacademy.com. I have my book writing program. So my book in 30 days. That teaches you how to write and publish a book in 30 days. I started narrowing stuff down, so those are the only two I'm really focusing on. I do have a program coming out in October, which will teach people how to make 6 figures from books. And so it'll teach you how to create 15 different streams of income from your one book and how to create 6 figures doing that. And so that's coming soon. And other than that, my books, ashcashbooks.com, my merchandise, ashcashmerch.com. mindrightmoneyacademy.com. I got different, courses and stuff as well. But that's it. I don't do one-on-ones anymore. I used to have programs doing one-on-ones. I don't do one-on-ones anymore. Don't do credit repair. You know what I mean? Like, just narrowing it down. Just the money, the mastermind program, and then the book program. Support ashcashbooks.com, ashcashmerch.com, mybookin30days.com. Support. You know what I'm saying? But don't support just for the money. Support because I'm gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? What do you do when you feel like you've hit a brick wall in business? I've been a bit off this week, mentally detached from it. I would take a nap. When you feel like you hit a brick wall, take a nap, go to bed, quiet the mind, meditate, watch comedy, laugh, have fun, and then regroup. A lot of times, it's not that we hit brick walls; it's just that we are mentally exhausted. We can't think clear, and so we don't know what our next steps need to be. But when we meditate, when we laugh, even when we take, time off to get clear, the answers start to come. And then you'll know what to do. You'll know what tweaks to make in your business, whether it's time to go shift to another business. So I would just say relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When you think you don't got time to take a break, that's when you should take a break. That's a great. So, Izzle's second boy, ISL's second boy says, "What are your thoughts on the 500K or dinner with Jay-Z debate?" I'm taking the 500K. And the funny thing about it is that y'all know I'm a big Jay-Z fan, right? Like I'm a big Jay fan. So that's like that's like my favorite rapper of all time, right? Not even favorite person of all time. But I'm taking the 500K because I don't believe one dinner is going to do it, right? If you said be mentored by Jay-Z, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentorship is different. But if you just say, I need more than that. Like, is it just me and him at the dinner, or is it a bunch of people at the dinner? How long is the dinner? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are we gonna eat and talk? You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and not taking nothing away from any business person, right? But even if I could sit down and talk to Warren Buffett, I'm sure that Warren Buffett could give me advice that could change my life, right? But in my experience and people that I've known experience, most of the time it's like a mentorship. It's not just one sitting. It's like multiple times you have access to that person. So for me, I would take the 500K and invest that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that I'm knowledgeable enough to be able to take 500K and and make it 5 million. You know what I'm saying? And so I would take the money. I wouldn't take the dinner respectfully. That's my guy, but David, I tried David Goggins. Let me see if I can. I mean, if you have a good one, DM it to me. I tried David Goggins, but My Right Radio is more positive, and I'm not saying he's not positive, but a lot of his stuff I've tried. Like I've listened to his stuff. A lot of his stuff goes against my ideology. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a law of attraction guy. I'm not the force your way through life guy. You know what I'm saying? And he is that. And I believe in my heart that everything works, right? Everything you believe works, right? So there's no right or wrong. There's somebody right now that says, yo, in order to make 6 figures, focus on the one thing. And then that person is right. There's somebody else. I know people that got like 20 businesses and is killing it. And they believe that works for them, so that works for them. So what I'm saying is, like, there isn't just this one way, right? Like, everything works if you believe it works, right? And so what I say to that, though, is that in my experience, because of how I came up, because of the people that I attract, that forceful thing that, like, do it if you break your leg. I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I teach, think about it. Mind Right Radio, right? Mind Right Radio is about the mindset. And so I want to only put people on there or messages on there that coincide with the mindset I'm trying to push. So if I could find something on David Goggin that aligns, I would do it. I am JP Rich. Would you prefer $3 million cash or 10-minute convo with Jay-Z? Yeah, definitely doing 3 million. Taking a 3 million for sure. How should I go about just throwing myself out there to build those connections? Like step out to my comfort zone, because I'm kind of an introvert. You just answered the question. You answered the question in the question. You said, how should I go about just throwing myself out there? That's the answer. Just throwing yourself out there. That's the answer. That's the answer. Everything else is excuses, right? how should I go about just throwing myself out there to build those connections, right? Then you say, like, step out my comfort zone. Step out your comfort zone. Because I'm kind of an introvert. Excuse. Yeah, people don't realize, like a lot of successful people are introverts. I'm a extroverted introvert. Like, I really don't like. It's tiring, you know what I'm saying, to talk to people and do all that stuff or whatever. So it may seem like I got a big personality. I do have a big personality, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm an extrovert. Like, I'm not the guy. If you ever saw me like in a club or something, I'm not the guy that's like yelling and stuff. Even like, I'll yell on stage, I'll yell here, but even amongst people, I'm not that guy. Like, I like to be low. Like, I'm low. You know what I'm saying? So being an introvert is like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? You just gotta step out your comfort zone. You just gotta throw yourself out there. That's it. Nova November, my guy. Salute. Bougie Electro says, starting a new business that promotes self-love in Black women, but I'm in the process of loving myself as well. Oh, that's a good one. I'm passionate about the brand, but how do I overcome the doubt I have within myself? Ugh. Oh, man, that's so good. That's such a good question. That's such a good question. That's such a good question. And what I would say to that is, use your platform in the beginning as a reporter. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that as you're learning, you're teaching, right? So do that vulnerability. Like, I know a lot of like finance bloggers who started as a finance blogger that were trying to be debt free. And so they started their blog. They weren't debt free. They started their blog while trying to become debt free, and was just taking people on the journey with them. And in taking the people on a journey with them, that's what, build their following. And then once they finally got debt free, now they were able to still keep those same people, but then, spread the message of that. What I would say is, be a reporter, meaning takes people on the journey with you, right? Find people who or like somebody who's going to help you along the journey of loving yourself, of getting through your doubt, and then documenting what has worked for you until you get to that place where you're that, where you're 100% confident. And then now you have a whole product. I'll give you a prime example. Like, when I started teaching money, I didn't have money, right? And so when I started teaching money 12 years ago, I had just quit my job, right? So I had just quit my job, a 6-figure job, had some savings, but I wasn't, financially free. But I wrote a book called Mind Right, Money Right, 10 Laws of Financial Freedom. So it's like, how can a guy who's not financially free write a book on financial freedom? The reason why I was able to do that is because I studied the ish out of it. Right. So I don't have to be that in order to treat that. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like how can I say it? Like, most real estate agents don't own homes. But if you know how to sell a home, you can sell a home. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I was a banker for X amount of years. So I already worked with wealthy customers, knew some wealth principles. I read a lot of books. And then even in the book wasn't my story. The book was other people's story. So it was easy for me to write the book, because I did the research, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to, report on what people were doing. Eventually, though, as I started gaining my own success, I then started to write my own story. I started putting my experience in and things of that nature. So I would say that. I would say start off reporting on other people that you've seen, that you've studied, and then eventually get to that space where you're, when you get to a space where you're the one that's spreading their story. You know what I mean? To share factor mean a lot, but to achieve. Tap into Ramaya. Salute. The more you post, the better you get at creating shareable content. That's a fact. Social is becoming a bit draining with promoting a business. Yeah, for me, I think put out good content. You know what I mean? Put out good content first, and as you put out the good content, your followers and your people should increase, and then as your followers and stuff are increasing, potentially hire a team. You know what I'm saying? Holla at my guy Ramaya Trash. Consistent posting builds relationships. You have to be someone they know and trust. Exactly. Hey, Lo, what up? Sharon, it's okay to wrap up early. You've given enough. Yeah, I'm so tired to carry us over, but for real. Thanks, cuz my son is using beard oil now, so I'm giving me tips. Salute, Star. Giving him tips. Salute. Ken Caesar says, so I saved up for the 3-day intensive course, but to get the extra money, I had to learn how to make more money. Salute. What are your favorite books? Wall Street Bully. Favorite books? The Alchemist. So Think and Grow Rich. U Squared. The Alchemist. 4 Agreements. Richest Man in. I have a lot though. I read a lot though. So I have a lot. But my top ones, the ones that I read over and over again: Think and Grow Rich. U Squared. The Alchemist. 4 Agreements. Yeah, those are the ones. Those are my top 4, I would say. Can we get my self-worth and net worth for building everyday merch? My self-worth. I mean, potentially. I didn't want to saturate the brand, so that's why I kind of was like, I'm kind of sticking to I am God, I am greatness on display, and abundance is my birthright. Let me think about that, right? So my self-worth and net worth are building every day. Potentially. I don't want to commit because actually the goal is to make, I am greatness on display and abundance is your birthright, $1 million brand. So it's like, do I want to divert away from that? You know what I'm saying? So, in fact, I've been napping all week, take a nap, laugh, regroup, love it. The facts, stay fly, LA. Thank you for the badge, love. I've been tired, taking a break. Yo, I'm telling you, I'll take the 500K, please, and thank you. The relationship not even there yet. He may not want to talk that day. Look, the agenda is important. Facts. A diva secret closet. Thank you for the badge, love. And the right mentor not gonna lay all the keys on you, right? Yeah, and that's a great point, right? I know we're going back. This is like $1 million worth of game every Friday now. Now, salute, Dave. The funny thing about it though is that it's true, right? Like, mentorship doesn't all happen all at one time. And the funny thing about it is that a good mentor, is gonna know where you are, right? Meaning that if I'm mentoring somebody, I'm not gonna give them everything at one time because that's not gonna help them grow. I'm gonna give them it's like a plant, right? You got a plant that's just standing tall, and as the plant is standing tall, if you give it too much water, you're gonna kill the plant. You're gonna suffocate the plant. You know what I'm saying? So certain plants, you only got to give it enough water so that it could grow. As it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, oh, that's a bar, right? It's like advice is like feeding a plant, right? Because what winds up happening is if you got a small plant and you give it too much water, it's gonna drown. It's not gonna grow to its fullest potential. But as the plant gets bigger, then you could pour more water on the plant because it could absorb it. The roots are bigger. It's ready. And so what happens with mentorship, a lot of times people have these mentors and they want everything all at one time, not realizing that if they get all this information at one time, it could literally drown them. right? It can literally make you stuck, analysis paralysis. And so as you're seeking out a mentor, a good mentor is not going to give you all at one time. They're going to give you just enough that's going to help you grow. And then as you start growing and growing, you get more and more. And so I'm not taking the dinner with Jay-Z, because whatever he could teach me, I know he could be able to teach me over time, opposed to just giving me a little bit now and then I grow some, then I'm not gonna get that access again. So I'll take the 500K. Bars. You got to cultivate the conversation. Michael Beckwith is really good. Yeah, Michael Beckwith is good. I got a Michael Beckwith train. That's Marine training. That's a fact. The key is to believe. What are the financial benefits of a YouTube podcast? A YouTube podcast. So the thing is that a podcast is just beneficial, right? Because a podcast, there's so much, there's so much ways that you could create streams of income, honestly, from a podcast. So number one, the video podcast, once you get your YouTube views up, you could, you'll get advertising dollars from the views. You also could get advertising dollars from like people who want to sponsor your actual show. The audio, you could put it on audio podcast, and you could get paid from both ways as well, from advertisers, from people who want to just people who listen to your show. It can give you connections, you know what I'm saying? And so anytime I interview somebody, I get to feel their energy, I get to talk to them, I get to pick their brain. So it gives you connections. It gives you content. It gives you shareable content. You can break down your podcast into smaller bite size. Have some content out there. You could create a program, a service, and use your podcast as a marketing tool for that. I think I gave you enough. I think hopefully that's enough. I just made a post about this. And Sound Guru is really good. Yeah, I like the Sound Guru, but his accent, his accent over a beat is tough. So, let's see. Introvert, my meter runs out quick. Facts. This is me. I love people, but introverted tendencies. Facts. Everyone has an amazing weekend. Salute. I got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on. Man, I need a nap build conference by trial and error. Okay. As I go to gain conference, I just had to get started. Facts. Be mind right, money right. Salute. That's the great answer. That's good. Bars, dropping gems for the culture. I don't have to be that in order to. Oh yeah. That's fact. Don't play like that. Salute. Be the Kobe Bryant and find one mentor who is doing what you want to do. And yep. CCG. If you know, you know. Ash put me on. Yeah, The Alchemist is one of the best books. I love Alchemist. Let's see. I have to get Alchemist. Yeah, Alchemist is dope. U Squared is dope. But we're in our book club though this month. We're reading The One Thing. So don't get all the books. Go read The One Thing this month. Yeah, Richest Man in Babylon is my joint too. You got abundance is your birthmark, trademark. Yeah, my lawyers are in the process. So abundance is your birthright, and I am greatness on display or in the process of getting trademark. How you spell U squared is YOU squared. Price per check. It seems like all change healers never have time for self-care. They're always on the move. But how can you feed others before you feed yourself? That can burn a leader out. That's a fact. So here's the thing about change leaders. So just to be clear, you see us when you see us, but when you don't see us, you don't see us, right? Meaning that me personally, I listen to my body, so my body tell me to slow down, I slow down. But a lot of times it's like when you're on project mode, like when you on like, yo, I got a project that I'm working on. When you're on that mode, you gotta just go. And so my life typically looks like maybe 3 to 4 months out of the year, I'm going hard. Like, grind, nonstop, no sleep, blah, blah. But the other 8 months, I'm chilling though, right? The other 8 months, you know, I'm with the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my father duties. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really like going hard. You know what I'm saying? So it may look like that, but I think that a lot of us know that we need to chill. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go on vacation. We gotta enjoy the family. So I believe I have a good balance. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm giving, you know, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., right? 5 hours a week. Then I got my mastermind that I do on Tuesday and Sunday. So that's 2 hours. So 7 hours, right? 7 hours plus anything I gotta do in the meantime. But then the rest of the time is mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good balance. So thank you for my mentor. Salute, Alo. Let's see. Best advice for finding a mentor. Best advice for finding a mentor: add value. Number one, add value. I would say that was my number one thing. My number one thing would be add value. Mentors are busy. Mentors don't need you. Like a mentor don't need a mentee. And so if you add value to the mentor's life, then the mentor would feel obligated to bless your life, you know, and so they'll work with you. Get in the room too, you know, like be around, make yourself seen. You're not gonna find a mentor online just sitting there doing nothing. Like, be seen, add value, be seen, and yeah, I think those two. I would say those are the main ways. All right, one more minute, y'all, and I'm gone. You're gonna sleep between the bachelors, facts, yo. Leaders have to take care of themselves. I need that in 2019. Great book. Very true. All right, chill. I think I'm done. And why Golden, salute. Get at the table. Invest in you. That's a fact. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, thank y'all. Because I'm beat.com. Thank y'all for the badge love. 14 badges today. Panther and Graphics, thank you for the badge love. Ramaya Trash, thank you for the badge love. Francis Formai, thank you for the badge love. Shoe Solutions, thank you for the badge love. Hit with Paris, thank you for the badge love. Be More Today, thank you for the badge love. Andrea S. Hall, thank you for the badge love. Ranking Certified, thank you for the badge love. Patrick Watkins, thank you for the badge love. Laquita, the Manifestation Queen, thank you for the badge love. Where CJ, thank you for the badge love. Stay Fly Late, thank you for the badge love. Adiva Secret Closet, thank you for the badge love. LY Golden, thank you for the badge love. Blessed Ash, you're amazing. Thanks, Freestyle Friday. Now salute. Yeah, let me cancel my chiropractor's appointment. I love you, Ash. Cash App you. Salute. I appreciate the Cash App love. Thank you. I appreciate you. Tenacious, I'm chosen. Thank you for the badge love. Star Jules, thank you for the badge love. For the Cash App love. Thank you. All right, y'all. Yo, check out Inside the Vault. It's up. Yeah. Good night. Thanks. In the words of Russell Simmons, thanks for coming out. God bless.
I'm talking about well. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show. The Ash Cash Show.